Thinking of getting the new F1 game as a gift for yourself or for someone else? Think again, this game is not worth your money. Every single F1 game I've bought in the past 3 years has come with bugs, and this one is no exception. The bugs range from fairly basic, inconsequential stuff all the way up to something completely game-breaking like the AI straight line speed bug currently in the game, where no matter how much downforce you take off your car, the AI will always be faster than you, which is just annoying and doesn't lead to a good F1 experience. Thankfully, after a couple of updates, it's significantly better now. Every single F1 22 update has always had some sort of bugs being fixed, and always a massive list of these bugs, which is just not good. Now, in terms of new features, we get immersive and broadcast modes for the pit stops, the safety cars, and the formation laps. Now, with immersive mode, when it comes to formation laps, you can now actually manually park your car at the grid spot, which is a new feature in the F1 game series. This feature is pretty good. Then you also get manual pit stops. Now, when I first heard that you're gonna get more control inside of the pit stops, I thought we're gonna get something like the one in Project Cars 2, where you could literally manually drive your car in the pits. All that F1 did was just make it a mini challenge where you just have to press a button at the perfect timing, which is just so stupid. I don't even know why they made this feature. Then we also get F1 Life. So F1 Life is supposed to be this whole thing about how you get to live the lifestyle of an F1 driver, but reality is this thing is a joke. It's an absolute waste of resources. So first of all, they added some extra character customization. You can buy things like hats and headphones, sneakers, jeans, all that kind of stuff. But reality is this does not add anything to the experience. And the worst part is that in the same way that clothes ruined Forza Horizon 4's wheel spins, clothes inside of F1 22 actually ruined the podium pass experience. So in the previous F1 games, the podium pass would exclusively pretty much be car liveries and suits and helmets. But now the podium pass has just been severely downgraded in terms of quality. Instead of getting a nice cool looking helmet design or a cool livery, you now just get a stupid cap or a stupid couch, which adds absolutely nothing to the experience, and pure cash grab from EA. Now, one other thing that's added in with F1 Life is the F1 Supercars, another half-baked feature inside of the F1 game. So you get a selection of a couple of supercars in the game. It's really not a lot. They all come from the manufacturers from F1, so of course McLaren, Mercedes, Ferrari, surprisingly not Alpine for some reason, which I don't understand. But you get all these cars in the game. There really is no effort to unlocking these. You literally just drive around and just play the game as normal, and you'll unlock these cars with absolutely zero effort. And the worst part is that you can't even use these cars in many events. They only really work for the special Pirelli Hot Laps feature as well as the time trial mode, but you can't even use them in split screen, which I just think is really dumb. Why did they do that? Like, you already had the car models there and everything. And once again, it's just one of those extra side features that adds nothing. If you remove classic cars and say that no one plays with them, and then add supercars and then no one plays with them, I don't know what you're thinking. You literally just did the same mistake you did twice, which I don't get. Next thing is my team changes. Are there even any changes in my team? Multiplayer still sucks in this F1 game. You'll encounter tons of dirty drivers all across multiple races. Ranked multiplayer is a mess still, where you'll still encounter dirty drivers, or you'll take forever to find players because your ranking is just too good. Honestly, I would have liked if F1 at least added some sort of proper report feature like they do with iRacing, where it actually does something useful. Instead, you just get kicked from one lobby and then that's it. You just join another one and wreak havoc there again, which is unfortunate. Then, one great addition to the game is VR. If you happen to be one of those people who has a PC and a VR headset, you'll enjoy this feature a lot. If that's all you really care about with F1 22, then this might be a good purchase for you. Next, you also have adaptive AI, which is added in, which is just supposed to mean that the AI will adjust to your kind of skill level over time. I don't really have enough experience to talk about it, so I'll just leave that for now. Then we have the graphics of the game, which of course look much better, but don't ever buy a game because of its graphics. That's not good. Then let's talk pricing. So it's still going to be $60, and just like with last year's game, ever since the Codemasters was purchased by EA, regional pricing is gone, so regardless of where you live in the world, you're paying $60. If you have an Xbox like I do, Game Pass is going to be your best friend. Okay, they have the last couple of F1 games on Game Pass, and in my opinion, those ones are great. The fact that you're paying one low price, and that means you get, of course, F1 and all the other games in Game Pass, that's a better deal than it is with just paying for F1 22.